The Los Angeles Chargers are facing a critical need to upgrade their wide receiver core this offseason, and league sources are pointing to a potential blockbuster move. According to recent ESPN conversations with NFL team executives, scouts, and personnel directors, the Chargers could be positioning themselves to acquire the Seahawks' two-time Pro Bowl wide receiver. Let's break it down further. What's up, Chargers fans? Welcome to the NFL Playbook Chargers. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about breaking down everything you need to know about the Bolts. The Seahawks' two-time Pro Bowl wide receiver DK Metcalf would represent exactly the kind of explosive playmaker the Chargers' offense needs. Metcalf has established himself as one of the league's premier deep threats, combining rare physical attributes with consistent production. Since entering the league, DK Metcalf has consistently proven himself as one of the NFL's most dynamic deep threats. In the 2024 season, despite missing 2 games due to injury, Metcalf hauled in 66 receptions for 992 yards and 5 touchdowns, averaging an impressive 15.0 yards per catch. These numbers highlight his ability to stretch the field and make big plays, even in a challenging season. At just 27 years old, Metcalf is still in his prime, and his physicality, speed, and knack for clutch plays could be exactly what the Chargers need to elevate their offense to elite status. This potential move comes at a pivotal time for Los Angeles as they look to maximize their window with Justin Herbert under center. The question now becomes, what would it take to pry away Seattle's top receiver? League insiders see clear benefits for both teams in a potential Metcalf deal. One NFL coordinator speaking on the potential pairing emphasized the dynamic it could create in Los Angeles' offense. Herbert to Metcalf would be scary, the coordinator noted, highlighting how the move would immediately elevate the Chargers' passing attack. The same coordinator pointed out that this move could serve both teams' interests. Seattle would still receive significant value for Metcalf, while potentially pairing Ladd McConkey with their remaining receivers to maintain offensive balance. For the Chargers, it represents a clear commitment to supporting Justin Herbert with elite talent. The timing makes sense for Los Angeles as they look to reshape their offense under their new coaching staff. Adding a proven talent like Metcalf would signal their intent to compete immediately in the loaded AFC West. The real complexity lies in the compensation package. The Chargers would need to balance their desire to add elite talent with maintaining enough draft capital to address other roster needs. Seattle has invested heavily in Metcalf, signing him to a significant extension in 2022, which means they'd likely require substantial compensation to part with their star receiver. The financial implications of a Metcalf trade add another layer of complexity to any potential deal. While he's under contract through 2025, the Chargers would likely need to negotiate an extension as part of any trade package. This commitment would need to be factored into their long-term salary cap planning. First-year general manager Joe Ortiz faces a delicate balancing act. While Metcalf's talent is undeniable, the Chargers need to weigh the cost in draft capital against their other roster needs. High draft picks are particularly valuable for a team looking to rebuild depth across multiple positions, and Ortiz may be hesitant to part with significant draft resources in his first major move. History shows that trades for established receivers often command significant draft capital, and Seattle would likely expect a premium return for one of their offensive cornerstones. One significant factor working in favor of a potential deal is Metcalf's existing relationship with Chargers wide receivers coach Sanjay Lal. During Lal's tenure as Seattle's passing game coordinator and receivers coach from 2022 to 2023, Metcalf produced some of his most efficient football. Their partnership yielded back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, including Metcalf's career-best 16.9 yards per catch in 2023. This established rapport could prove invaluable in both facilitating trade and ensuring a smooth transition. Lal's intimate knowledge of how to maximize Metcalf's unique skill set would give the Chargers confidence that they could seamlessly integrate him into their offensive system. The success of their previous collaboration in Seattle suggests they could replicate or even exceed that production in Los Angeles. And that's the breakdown, Chargers fans. DK Metcalf could be the game-changing addition that transforms this offense into one of the most feared in the league. But here's the big question for you. Is Metcalf worth the high price in draft capital and a long-term financial commitment, or should the Chargers look elsewhere to build their roster? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Chargers updates. See you next time on the NFL Playbook Chargers.